Hi everybody, how are you? Good to be here. As always, today is Wednesday and it is 21st of January. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. A few thank yous and shout outs before we get going. First one is to Chris Johnson. Thanks for popping on yesterday to give us a good morale boost, didn't he, yesterday? Very, very good. And he's also done a new video. Obviously, if you're a follower of his on his YouTube channel, go directly there. I'm rendering it through at the moment, and it will be live and up here on this channel very shortly. Also, what else have we got for you? The amazing Johnny Linver has got a new song out. That's up on this channel right now. And I recommend that you all go and have a listen to it. Legacy in Motion, it's called. So go and like that. And as always, in the description, the header is a link back to his YouTube channel. Pop over there and make sure that you subscribe to his. And the same with Chris Johnson's when that's up as well. Also, big thank you to Mark Adamson. He did the thumbnail once again for today's live. He's just done a new video. I will reach out to Mark actually and see if I can put it onto this channel. Very, very good. If you haven't listened to Mark, he's done one. It's called Lead, L-E-A-D, and it runs through that learning, evolve, adapt, and deliver. He's doing some great videos at the moment. So there you go. That's brought up to date then with what's going on as far as everything else. And what I want to lead on to is the topic of today, which is doing the right thing. Now, if you remember yesterday, part of what I was talking about as far as the live was concerned was really behind the scenes, what's happening as far as the business is concerned and what our CEO Ash Mufareh has to go through, and that is doing the right thing. Remember, I said yesterday that many of us have sort of forgotten that he is scrutinized from every area now of how this new business is progressing, how it's been rolled out, and the ins and outs, the legalities of it all. And this is why he is doing the right thing. And this is something that we need to be mindful of. But it's also something that is very important in business. When you are coming out with a new venture, something that is new, you have to do the right thing. And that is really what I want to talk to you guys about today. So let's get into it then. And what does this mean in business then, doing the right thing? It means making ethical decisions based on integrity, fairness, and responsibility, prioritizing people, well-being as well of employees, customers, the community, that's us, isn't it, over short-term gains, which builds trusts, fosters long-term success, and enhances reputation by aligning actions with values like transparency, accountability, and respect, even when difficult. Now, obviously, our CEO's stance as far as information is concerned, he's always been the kind of guy that would rather speak to us when he's got something to tell us. And this is where a lot of people get very anxious, they get frustrated, they get to a stage where they lose faith and hope in our CEO because he doesn't come to us if there's nothing to tell us. Okay, so that basically means us being patient, us waiting. And this is where we really need to make sure that we understand that why it is quiet. And that is because of things that happen behind the scenes. And our CEO will obviously update us when he's got something to tell us. But as Chris was saying on his live, and like I said, I do recommend that you do go and watch it. It was very good. Well done, Chris Johnson. That you don't listen to the noise outside. Be excited about where you are, and that is being part of Victory with Ash. It is that stepping stone into the next business. Remember, not being asked to do anything, not pay any money. You're not being asked to jump through hoops. You're not being asked to do certain tasks. All you're asked to be doing is to be patient, be involved, be engaged, and more importantly, be ready. That is the main importance of what we need to be doing now. Just be ready to move forward when we're asked to. But as far as business is concerned, doing the right thing has huge implications. It's about purposeful leadership that connects with people emotionally and contributes positively to society rather than just focusing on profit. Heard that a few times, haven't we? Giving value, making sure that profit is not the focal point of a business. What is the best thing to do? What is what people want? Now, there is core principles that a business should integrate into it as far as doing the right thing is concerned. One of them, obviously, is integrity and honesty. Now, I know that our CEO, it's a hot topic for him, integrity. He actually lives by it as far as what he thinks. Integrity has a huge bearing on him as how he interprets and thinks of others. Have you got integrity? But also from a business point of view, it means being truthful, transparent, and consistent in actions and communications. Now, our CEO has always been consistent, whether you believe that or not. He has always decided that, like I said, if there's nothing to tell us, then he's not going to come out and just to say hello. That's not him. He's not going to just say, yes, I'm still here, don't worry. This is our job. This is where we tell you, don't worry, he's still there. He hasn't gone anywhere. And this is why we try and interact with you to keep you updated, to keep you involved, and certainly to keep you buoyant as far as the business is concerned. He will come when he has got something to tell us. He's not gone anywhere. He's working extremely hard in the background for the benefit of all of us. But he wants to do it the right way. So he is doing the right thing. Also, accountability, taking ownership of performance and outcomes, admitting mistakes, and fostering a culture where everyone is responsible. That's happened a lot over the time, hasn't it? Being responsible for what has happened in the past and being responsible moving forward. He's often said that he takes full responsibility for what happened before, and maybe some things should have been done differently. This is why doing the right thing moving forward is so important. It has to be done correctly. And this is what's happening now behind the scenes, making sure that we do not go any further forward until everything is done correctly. And that's why we are now in this waiting period. Fairness and respect is also part of those core principles. Treating all people equally, valuing diverse perspectives, and avoiding bias or discrimination. We are a multinational nation. We are a multinational business with so much diversity, a community that we really are proud to have as far as this business is concerned. There's not many businesses out there that has a diversity in cultures, religions, and ethnicity as we do. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you for your super sticker. Very, very kind. This is where we excel as a community because of that diversity. And this is something that we are doing right. One of those core principles. Transparency, openly communicating challenges and successes with all of us. Obviously, as soon as our CEO has information, he will communicate that. But as I said, he's not the kind of guy who's just going to pop on and go, hi, yes, here I am still. I haven't got anything to tell you. That doesn't help anybody. All he's asking is for us to stay positive and to wait for the next instructions. Quite simple, really, isn't it? He's not asking us to do anything except for that. Also, purpose driven, having a mission beyond profit that benefits the greater good. I firmly believe that all of us understand that topic, that one thing, having a mission beyond profit that benefits the greater good. I really believe now that we're way beyond the profit part of business. Obviously, we want to make sure that what we are doing has an end goal, and obviously making our financial situation is certainly part of that end goal. But there's a lot more to this business than that, and we all understand now by listening to our CEO and what his mission statement is and what he's trying to achieve, that it goes way beyond just the profit side of a business. It's interesting, really, that having the core of a business doing the right thing is not necessarily the most profitable way of doing business. But I think from an ethical point of view, it's the right thing to do. And our CEO is certainly very hot on doing it the right way for the right reasons. So how do you practice some of the examples of doing it the right way in business? Caring for people, ensuring fair treatment, and fostering a positive support for those people within your business. It's core to having that success. How you treat people should be part of those examples within your own business of doing things right. Don't take advantage. And there's far too many businesses now that do take advantage not only of people, i.e. customers, but also individuals who work for those businesses. You only have to look at a lot of the sweatshops that are around the world nowadays and how big corporations really do take advantage of that cheap labor for profit of their own businesses. Quite frankly, it's not fair, it's not right, and certainly is not ethical. So fostering a positive support work environment, whether it be for employees or customers, is the right thing to do. Customer trust, building loyalty through honest dealings and reliable service, not just transactions. Here we go again, going back to the importance of that relationship of the business and the customer. We've talked about it many, many times, haven't we, of how important that correlation between the communication of a business and the customer really is important. And I firmly believe more and more now, customers are going back to the older ways of how they do business with businesses that align with who they are. I certainly know that from our Jane and I's point of view, that we now go to coffee shops, for instance, that align with our ethics of what we are and who we are. We even shop at places that align with our values. And many people now do exactly the same. And it's not about the cost of something or an item. It's about what resonates with our core values. More and more people now are using that as a guide rather than a price of certain items. I mean, let's face it, most things now cost an awful lot of money. Doesn't matter where you go or what you buy, nothing seems to be cheap anymore. So you have a choice of where you spend your money, and where you spend your money now incorporates that decision of your values and how you align with the business that you are buying the product from. Community impact is also part of those examples, considering the broader social effects of business decisions as people connect with brands that do good. Like I said, you have a choice to buy certain products from a business that align with your core ethics. And the last one then, choosing difficult ethical paths over easy profitable ones to maintain integrity and reputation. I really do believe that that is a really important part of our mission statement and business ethics moving forward. Having that ethical part to the business is so important to our CEO. He wants to be remembered for a lot of things, but one of them is to be doing the right thing for humanity. And you can only do that if you have the right ethical path, choosing that over profit. And this is something that not many other businesses do. They will always put profit before anything else. Why? Normally they've got shareholders that want to have their slice of the cake, or that they are just downright greedy and they want to have as much money as they possibly can. That is the furthest thought of our CEO. He's not doing what he's doing for his own self-motivation as far as finances are concerned. Far from it. He wants us to be as successful as possible. And what he's building, obviously, after Victory with Ash, is something that is going to benefit all of us. Obviously, at the moment, we are going to be going through Victory with Ash and then on to the next business. This is part and parcel of preparing us, getting us ready, learning, teaching, and all of these sort of things is going to make us better business people moving forward. So why does it matter? It helps to build that word, trust. Essentially, for strong relationships with employees, clients, partners, customers, having the right ethical way of doing things, making sure it's done correctly, helps to build long-term trust with these people and the business. It drives loyalty. Customers and employees are more loyal to the companies they trust and whose values they share. It enhances the business's reputation. It improves that brand image and attracts talent to the business. So it's a win-win situation. Not only are the customers happy with the business then starts attracting talent because the talent wants to work with the right ethical businesses that treat them correctly, as well as that brand that they are producing. It also helps to create long-term success. It creates substantial growth by aligning with social values, not just short-term profits. So all in all, even though doing the right thing might not seem the quickest way of doing things as far as business is concerned, the long-term effect of doing it correctly has immense ramifications as far as the success of a business is concerned. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Again, I hope it's been of interest. I hope it's made you think a little bit about the whys and the whos and where we are at the moment within Victory with Ash and waiting for our CEO. Stay positive, guys. The wait will soon be over, and when it is, it will be a distant memory that we won't think of again. Stay positive, stay aligned, stay together, and everything will work out for the better in the long run. That's it for me, guys. Speak to you all tomorrow, Thursday, same time, same place, and I'll be back with another topic. That's it from me. Bye for now.